Hello gang, and welcome back to AshBurn Coast. Yes, we did a massive 6.5 hour stream the other day, and if you haven't seen that or you want to go and just check some of it out, I'll leave a link in the top right hand corner of your screen right now. If that link doesn't come up for you for some reason, I'll put a link in the description down below for you also, back to that live stream, and you can check some of that out. I'll take you quickly through though now a brief little tour of what we did get up to on the live stream, and we are sitting at one of the sections where we did some work straight up at the start of the stream, because we addressed this motorway that's in front of us with the fast lane on and off ramps that we had going on. So we addressed that. What I did is if we go to a bit of an overhead shot right now, what I did simply here is I took the motorway from this section up to this section, and we just pushed it down towards the power plant here, the thermal power plant, and then it gave us a lot more room to play with our train lines, push this train service building back, and then we did a little bit of work in here. Now we had to fiddle with this so much. It was being a little bit cantankerous, for lack of a better word. It was being a little bit cantankerous. It was sort of causing a little bit of mishap and mayhem trying to get a lot of this stuff in here. We've got a couple of trains rolling in now. But we got it in, needless to say, in the end, and I'm okay with it now. It's fine. It is what it is. Now, the reason why I want to show you down here, I've got plans. I've got some plans today while we're just over here, and then we'll go check out the quad center that we started working on, because I want to put some residential suburbs up and around here. Originally, I had this earmarked for oil industry, but we're going to move the oil industry potentially to up over here. I think that's where it is. And then some farming land in and around here with more probably residential stuff going on. So I do want to get some residents out here, which means that we probably will then go ahead and put some kind of a link that takes our people down to a train station that we might have down this way to link them up with the rest of the town. Let's go and check out that now. So this, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see the live stream, let me just try and get a good section here, is Quad Town. And if I just bring this up, you can see it's labeled Quad Town, not Cod Town. Cod Town it'd be angry people shooting each other in COD. We've got Chuck Heights over here, right? Chuck Heights, this is where we got up to prior to the live stream. And this took a while to put in. I'm not gonna lie, it took the whole stream to put in basically, and even after the stream I've gone and done some decoration here, which I'll show you shortly. But basically from this road here, from Olive Street all the way up here was basically where we'd gotten up to, and there was a smattering of just buildings helping us, just as a bit of a battery hen style sort of thing, making us money, right? Battery town, just making us money. And anyway, so the results pretty good. We got the soccer field in now with sports field and some nice buildings around it. We've got a bit of a park break just here with a dog park and plaza sort of thing. I've got the services buildings just here, clinic, fire station and police station down in here. We do have trams, by the way. The trams are linked up with our train station, then they're blocked back around, and they do a nice big circuit past our football field, up to the college, down to drop off outside the shopping precinct over here, and then they come around into this area here where we've got Quad Town. So Quad Town is divided up by this lovely square road in here with a lovely little sports communal area with the pool and tennis courts. And thanks to Dan, we now have an ambulance that's stuck in our pool. We've got a little bus terminus just here as well as and then a little shop. We've got this lovely watered quayway section just in here, which is just a lovely big feature. Sorry, autosaves there. And then we've got plenty of car parking around the place. Now you see, I've continued the theme of the shopping town over here in a lot of these places. This here, it's kind of it's a very European village. We used one of the special buildings that we got in here. We used we've still got one here actually. I think it's this one, is it? No, it's not. Which one do we use? Here it is. Iron Press building. All right, it's got a little bookstore and stuff like that under it. And I think it just fits into this space really, really well with all the European style buildings we've got going on and the row homes. So it just worked out really, really nice. I love this little spot. I don't know why. I just do. And then in here, we've got another little it's all the mixed homes. So the mixed shops and homes with more car parking down the middle. I just wanted to keep running this theme in. It just seemed to work really well. And it gives a nice divide between everything, and I really enjoyed it. Down in here, so quad sector, if you don't know why I've got it called Quad Town, we've got mostly the residential stuff here. Down in here, we've got the school, elementary school, and the high school, and then some lower sort of home sections with a couple of little apartments and townhouses or row homes that sort of divide the main roads from the lower res homes. All right, but the school came up really well in the end. We'll get to that shortly. Then I've got it divided by these plazas and parks up through the middle, which we'll get to. We've got more shops and retail stores and buildings over here before hitting the office zones for our purpley section. Our office zones and a little bit more demand for commercial in through here as well. So this is kind of like mixed office and commercial with a little bit of mixed res popped in there. And I did that to try and, because I didn't want to go higher than these buildings. And in fact, these are probably too high, but I mean, we've got some other high ones scattered around, but then we've got these buildings sort of tapered off to help out with that. But I like the shape of it, how it comes through here. I've really enjoyed putting some of this together. And really had a brilliant and lovely time. This building here was a lovely, big, square, olden kind of cool looking building, and it worked really well with our fountain here. Since I've come back on, the building's changed. I swear the building's changed. But it is what it is. But it was really cool the way the building was, because it looked like it had been established for a long time. And then the fountain down in the middle with the plazas, the big car parks, and straight down through that way. All right. Yeah, and then so what I've done in my own time is I've decorated some of these plazas to have walkway pathway sections, food, little food vending vans, and there's newspaper stands around. In here, this is an actual like downtown park with more newsstands, cafes, food joints, seating areas, playgrounds, gazebos, a little exercise area, a little dog park. So, and then down here we've got the actual park information boards and all that sort of stuff. And I put lights in and around. So it just really breaks up the monotony of just buildings and roads when you start throwing some of this in, and just gives a bit of life, I think, to your builds. And the same down here, just keying off this area, putting a fountain in like welcome to the entry of this town as you come into the tram, gives a different vibe to the different sections of the map, and I kind of really liked that. All right, our trams and stuff doing really well. In fact, down here at the train station, we've got a couple of things we can do that I want to do. We're going to add the shops in. There we go. I can turn Anarchy on and do it. I'm also going to put in the ticket machines, because why not? And then that's done, right? Anarchy for the win. So that's really good. And I might go ahead and later on I can throw in some decorative stuff here for the people waiting at the tram stop. There's some really cool stuff in here. I think, where did I see? I don't think they're too far down. I probably won't go ahead and do it all right now, but there's some cool little gazebo things we can put over here for people standing out in the sun, and we can give them a bit of shelter. All right. That is what we got up to. If you want to see all of that build and just, have it on in the background while you just sort of making dinner or doing the washing, you know, it's so you can drop back and see where we get up to in the build and what we get up to. But yeah, the school was a bit of a play around, and so was this water. We had a bit of water flooding through here at some point, but basically we've got a couple of bus stops with 2 lines that stop in for the school students. The school is packed, by the way, and same with our high school, it's packed. But it is what it is. We've now got suburbs. If we bring up this section, we now actually have our proper designated suburbs, and we have the suburbs all talking to their designated schools. So Quad Town and Chuck Heights, I do believe. Where do I think I click on that bit. Yeah, here we go. Select the designated zones, and you can see that it's Chuck Heights and Quad Town are the only ones that go to that school. And then we've got the elementary school that I've done a little bit of work. I had to fix all this because it was flooding as well. I just keep continually having to address some flooding issues here. So I actually readdressed this whole section and raised it up a touch. Basically, I think the school looks a lot better down here as well now. But in this school, we've got South End, Aspen Meadows, and Primrose Junction. If we have a look at those, oh, there we go. So these 3, we've got Aspen Meadows, which is this new smaller residential area we've got up here. We've got Primrose Junction, which I'm not happy with the names. And then we've got South End just here, all attending this school. Then we've got, when it comes to Palm Cove, Clearwater Bay down here, which finally we put in this apartment block down here. I'll show you shortly. But if we look here, South End. Oh, I didn't know Aspen Meadows was going to there. Aspen Meadows probably doesn't want to go to that school. I'm going to take Aspen Meadows off that. Am I going to leave Primrose Junction? I'm going to leave. If some people want to go from Primrose Junction to that school, I will leave it. I will allow it. It's mostly for Clearwater Bay and such, though. And the same with the high schools, right? So we've started divvying up the suburbs and which schools they are meant to attend in their area. Today, I want to get these service buildings down into their section here. We've got some mega traffic problems coming through the peanut belt. I like to call it the peanut belt because it looks like a peanut. And so we've got some traffic issues to attend here as well, because we need to start expanding this out also. This was one of the special buildings down in here also that we utilized. The apartment buildings, it's the Polaris Suites, and we put it down here on the peninsula as its own kind of feature holiday building, and it came out really well. Despite that it's a rainy day here, I was really happy with how this sort of came out, and just sort of tied in the end of the beach section here and around to the front here, where we've got a little bit more we'll probably put in as well. So really happy with how that's coming, how this beach section's coming along now too, and it's going to really lend itself to some nice sort of when we put in our big university area through here. I think we can get something really, really good. Right now, while we're here, we may as well go ahead and try and address some of this issue. Just so you're aware, our main road here is actually going to run down into this section straight here, so it will be a straight shot main road connection, and we might change up that peanut. Right, well, first things first, let's go ahead and start. First thing we're going to do, I might actually even go ahead, before we put our service buildings down here, we might just go ahead and address this whole section here. And I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to I'm going to take out this whole peanut section. I'm going to take that out, I'm going to take that out. We're going to run. I'm going to take that road out. I'm going to run this road down here, straight down here, basically like a big, massive road. I might need to take a little bit more of this out here. So I think we've got, that would be highway, 2-way, 1-way. Can I put a little section there, section there, section there, section there. And now will that allow me to delete that, just to give me a little bit more room through here. I put in all this painting decal stuff on the ground there. I did that myself. Right, because we're going to have a nice big suburb section up here with low res homes. So I'll have a lot of low res home suburbs up here. But first we're going to run a main road through. We're going to, I think this is a large, is it not? We can use our dropper, right? We can just go like that. It's a brilliant tool. 4-lane divided road. Right. Now, I'm not going to just straight shot it down here. That would be simple. I actually want to run it so it curves slightly around and then down this way. So why don't we go ahead now? Why don't we go ahead now? Turn off that and turn off that. So I'm just going to simply do something like this, right? Now you're going to be a bit lumpy and bumpy and frumpy. Then I'm going to go like that. Then I can connect these two up. Right. Probably go something like that. Give me that one. Nope. Don't give me that. That's what I'm missing. Right. And then we'll use a complex curve just here, but maybe we'll do like some big roundabout potentially. So we'll go complex curve. I've got a keyway section there. Okay, so that's that. Actually, you know, I might just leave it like that. That'll probably be fine. Yeah, okay. So then what we're going to do from here, we have to grade down to there because we want to get a nice sort of grading for the road itself, just to make it look a little bit better. So we're going to go from here, and we want to have that. All right, you can see there instantly how much we have to go up. That's quite a bit. That's actually quite a bit. Wow, okay. Okay, what if I then want to just take our section here, and I still want to maintain a bit of flatness from here, I think. So it's going to be hard because it's going to make... that's got a big sort of dip and a bobble there. I reckon if we just take out that section and that section, and we come from here, yeah, that's going to be a heck of a better transition. That's got me feeling a little bit better about that. Okay, we'll just sort of, just nice to play with a little bit, just to figure out what we want to do there. Okay, so we'll get our road back. Let's say it's going to be coming from this one, so I don't want that there. I don't want that one, I think, if I want to get this in the center, which I do. And that's going to simply come straight through. Now I've got anarchy on. Anarchy. I'm just going to do that. All right, and then I'm just going to move this. I didn't need to do that, but I just want to move it slightly out of the way. And this should be fine now. Okay. This dropper tool is so brilliant. I just want to bring you back. I'm going to have you come just straight there like that. Yep. And then I'm going to have you, hopefully I haven't come too far. I don't think I have. Let's get you centered up on that one so you can come straight through here for me, please. Brilliant. Oh, we're just teetering on the edge here. I think what we do, we might just see if we can get the curve to work from here. Oh, there's an autosave. Thanks, autosave. All right, we want to get that square. All right, that's our main road. A nice big main road, actually, that runs all the way up through here. Now, I know that seems quite ridiculous, but We're future-proofing. And then we're simply going to go, hey, buddy, upgrade this road for us right into here. Which then we're actually going to do something all the way up into there. Now, I'm actually going to switch to this. Like that. Back into that. But I'm actually going to go here and get our... like that. Yes. Right, so our 2 lanes will continue there, but 1 lane will go into 2 up this way. Are you sure you're happy with that? Yeah, I think I am. I think that's fine. That's totally fine. Right, so that's just going to allow us a little bit more space there to do what we need to do. Now we need to get these connected back up, obviously. We're just going to keep it as simple as the connection that we've got going on right here, which is basically, you know, I could actually go something like this. Right? And then just do the same. Right. In fact, it probably warrants a bit of a roundabout, but that's okay. And then what we're going to do, I'm simply just, well, they do want to turn right and stuff there, don't they? As well. I think it's okay. Let's just let the traffic do it. Oh, wait, I haven't fixed that road up. Yeah, I was just going to say, let's just let the traffic do its thing. I got to sort this one out. Done that the wrong way. Right, that's a little bit better. Do we want... Yeah, I probably should have kept them straight because it's a weird sort of sharp turn they have to do onto the motorway. But at the same time, I don't mind it. So let's just see. Let's just speed up time just to see if that helps with the flow of traffic. The other thing I want to do... Mind you, I just want to show you how much money we are making right now. We're up to 140,000 an hour that we're making, which is brilliant going forward. We're also, you know, on populace is going up, and people, we got high noise pollution and healthcare is unreliable, but we'll get to that. We'll keep addressing those as we go. Just go back to 1 here. I'm wondering if we should. I guess we should leave traffic lights off. I'd love to. I should get the mod that it tells this lane here. You can only go right from that lane. Because you just get this annoyance where cars, I don't know, they just want to do that, and it's really annoying. I'm just thinking I might take the traffic lights off here for the moment, just to keep the ebb and flow going. You typically would have traffic lights there, but I just want to see if we can get the ebb and flow of this thing going. Also, let's go ahead and take those off. I should not take that off. Take that off. Take that. I don't want crossings up here, please, where there's a freeway merge. I wanted these sidewalks. That's what I'm after. Like that. Just seems a little bit silly having those on that section, and same here. All right, there and there. All right, everyone stop it. Everyone just stop it. Okay. All right, are we good? I think we're good. What are you saying here? You have no car access. You have no car access. What are you exactly? Let's just see if we can get something new there, and then you can get your car access, all right? Okay, slow back down because I think that's got that looking a heck of a lot better. We've got connections all the way up here. We can get our suburb in shortly. Let's work on getting our buildings down in here where I want them, which is our service area. I'm going to go with one-way streets for this, a two-way one-way street section. I'm going to keep it fairly gridded. We've got an autosave going on. I'm going to keep it fairly gridded through here, okay? And we're simply, ooh, yucky poo. Just turn anarchy off for a moment, please. I think you're doing funny things. I'm just simply going to go up as far as I can. across. And we're probably going to come straight back down to that one. Now, why are you doing that? I just have you do that, and then I can switch you back that way, right? That's fine. No, you're doing funny things, game. Why are you doing funny things? And I don't mean haha. Alright, now if I switch you, that's better. Why are you doing funny ha-has? Right, that's got that good. Now, in here, I'll get rid of that dead end. In here, I'm probably going to run a two-way. Right, two-way. Just leave that open for a second till I get the actual buildings in. All right, let's start moving these. We've got the crematorium, right? First up, crematorium. Let's move that. I want to give this one a little bit of space. Crematorium is going to sit there, right? It's going to have a bit of space for its expansions when we've got to put extra stuff on that we need to put on, right? It's actually bodies a month, 109 out of 100. We probably could give it... refrigerating expense. Extended cold storage allows storing more deceased citizens before cremation. That might just give us... Okay, I don't know if that's changed that or not, but whatever. I think it's had a bit of an impact. Right, next one, the medical clinic. Now this one we do want to probably plan for the future a little bit and get some upgrades on. I'm going to go ahead and put this here. And then I'm going to add an ambulance thingy on there, and I'm also going to put an extension wing on like that, because I can get more extension wings in here, right? Which is actually going to benefit us in the future. All right, so that's just going to help with that. I'm not going to go too crazy with it. We can also go ahead and probably just drag that out. And, you know, there's lots of cool stuff we can do now with a lot of these mods, which just, you know, just adds and makes it look brilliant. Keeps it all part and parcel. But you get it, right? So next one we're going to do is the police station. We'll throw that in down here. Now, I'm going to put you on that road because I've given you the two-way for a reason, and I'll probably bring the firehouse around. No, I don't want to do that. The firehouse around the back here as well. But now that I have that two-way road, because I'm not actually... The only way in and out is through this way, except for down here.
That's a wild overstatement.
Just turn Anarchy on for a sec, please. Like that. That's fine. Yeah, so that's basically how we're going to have that. And then I've got some room out here to do a little bit more. So I'll leave that, actually, that road like that. And we'll keep these just as our service buildings. And you're going to be attached onto there, right? So that's really good. We're going to have that there. They can still come in and out. But these are one-way streets for the most part. And I actually probably appreciate that a little bit more. I don't really want to have parking on this road. So I'm going to go ahead and add... We're actually going to start using these grassed median strips around here. Or these like sidewalks, I should say, not median strips. Oh my gosh, I just looked at this. Wowzers, the traffic here. I mean, this feels better anyway. It just feels a little bit smoother and better. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to say better. Can you not have that? Because this is an emergency area. In fact, I will go ahead and line them with some trees as well. This is literally meant to be... just for emergency services. In fact, I'm actually going to take that and put that on that side and get rid of those trees on that side, just because that's where you've got the police vehicles and police vehicles and fire trucks. Yeah, let's go with that one coming in and out of that side, right? So we're going to leave that one like that. Same with this one here. I'll probably do that there. This side I will leave because they're only coming in and out of this one. All right. Otherwise, yeah, that looks a bit funny there too. Why didn't you just do that from the start? Oh, look, shut up. Right, that's how that's going. Okay, right, we happy? Yeah, well, that's our services section done. I could go ahead and potentially move that as well if I just bring up this. Oh my gosh. Can I have the telecommunications section, please? Right. I'm going to potentially just put it here for the moment, to be honest. All right, you should be back up and hooked up, which should now give us telecommunications down there. Okay, right now. And then we'll probably put another one up around here, which will really just give that better connectivity with how we go. Okay, cool. Get it? Got it? Good. How are we down here for post office as well? We just check our services. I probably want to give them a proper post facility or post office shop, which we can go ahead and just put on this corner, I think. Yeah, I think that's a good place to put the post office. And then what I'll do is I'll actually go ahead and put a car park in down here also. Probably because we've got medical facility. I'm just going to turn that off as well. Post office facility. Yeah, okay. We've got a bit of an embankment out the back. I've got more medical wing room there. I'm going to go ahead, turn that back on and just do some landscaping stuff here. I probably actually want to drag. I'll go ahead and drag the post office up out the back here. I'm going to drag this up here. Look at the people. People want parking. They just want parking. It'd be almost rude not to give it to them. Yeah, they really do, don't they? Yup. Okay, leave it just for the moment. And then we can put some trees in and around here. So on and so forth. This is okay. This is working okay for the moment. I started going back low res pop just here. Let's sprinkle in a little bit more of that now. So we'll get out these ones. Sure, just let's start punching these in. I want them, yeah, okay, let's just see what you make of that. I'm going to get in some row homes. Row your homes. Not on the main road, which is good. Not on this main road either, please. So for that, I'm just going to go here and divide where I want these to build. And I want them to build on these side streets potentially more. That one's okay. You won't be building on there either. I just used the keyway tool to do it, in case you're wondering. No, actually, too late. They're building on that one. Yeah, okay, leave it. Okay. Let's go ahead now and throw in some row homes. So we're going to go... right, that's as far as you can do that one. Okay, hang on. I got an idea here. Let's go this way if we can. That's the thing. Right, we're going to do a few this way. And do some back this way. These are going to be some nice big row homes, those ones. And they kind of sit opposite that. I could get in some lower pop ones here. We need some low, like I want some smaller building sizes. So like that. Yeah, we don't want them huge. To just address some of this in here, this dead space in here, I'm actually going to take another little side street off. Like that. And because we've got a keyway wall there, I'm just going to have something like that. Yeah. Because I can get some smaller buildings in, right? Oh, are you telling me that you're not connected to that? Is that what you're telling me? Or can you get one in like that? Okay, you can. That's brilliant. Although I probably don't want that either. I just wanted to see if that was going to work. So give me a one like that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then let's do something like this. Yeah. That looks smart. In fact, we'll do a whole section of row homes like that there. I wonder if I can still get in a little low pop building like that. Not really. Yeah, there we go. Yep, that's got that. Nice, lovely, brilliant, got it. Good. I'm going to try and tuck these row homes around this corner. No, crikey's hand. Like this. And then in here, I want to try and have... What's that? That's my EU mixed. Give me NA mixed there. Some more. Yeah, I thought. Bugger. Yeah, because you don't have a connection point just there. Okay, how do you want to do that? Well, that's not going to work, is it? You're going to get it to about there. Then you're going to have a little bit of dead space there. Well, you probably could have made those ones there longer. Bazinga. And then you've got a bit of dead space there. We'll put some trees in there, I think. Yeah, I like it. What about along here? I mean, you can only put row homes in, can't you? And I don't really want to do that. Can you? You can't even have a single one. I'm just going to put some trees out the back behind that. In here, I'm actually going to keep this as a bit of an open section. So over here, see, I'm just trying to taper some of this stuff down so we can go some more low res pop down in this section. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get a little bit more of that. Like that. They just eat it up down here, don't they? They're just eating it up. And then here, give me a little, I guess give me that. That's probably fine. We'll take some of that and we'll take some of that. Okay, and then down in here, yes, I know we could put some buildings and stuff. We're not going to. We're going to put a lovely little park or something down. Oh, that actually fits quite well. Okay, just take... I want it facing that way, please. All right, cool. And then we're just going to drag it out to its areas. So it fits that whole space. Thank you, autosave. You are the MVP. Right, that's how we're going to do that. Quite simple through there. That's going to keep us going along swimmingly, right, in this section, just to add a little bit more rhyme and reason to what we're doing. All right, let's go and bosh in a bit of a section up here. So we know we've got a bit of a carve down through there. What I want to do is I'm actually just going to flatten some sort of tiered areas through here. So we're actually going to have tiered suburb sections, right? All right. Another tiered section there. And see, I'm just going to slightly work these tiered sections down as we come down this sort of face-to-face. As they come down that cliff face just there. And then I'm actually going to keep that nice and flat through here. A bit like that. Getting a nice build. Actually, I'll take it down to about, I'll take it that height because it's in line with the road then. And then that just knocks a lot of that height off over there, which is brilliant. Keeping a lot of the shape of the mountain, or the hill, up here I should say hill. Keeping a lot of the shape of it, but just trying to give ourselves some nice buildable area. I'm actually going to just smooth that bit off. And then just smooth some of that off like that. So it looks like it's been graded for an estate, and some of that around there like that. All right, just so we have some flat buildable areas in here. And in fact, I'm probably going to keep some of those chunked out, wedged out sections where they would have carved in a bit of real estate section. All right, just get that a little bit flatter through there. This side, I mean, they probably would come through and grade a bit of real estate area, but I'll just sort of leave it at the moment. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I hope that doesn't stuff up things. I don't think it is. I hope it just doesn't cause a massive big pour through here and flood my school area again. Okay. All right, let's get some side streets built off of our main road here. We're actually going to put a roundabout in this main road. Right? So we can actually get a nice big split off for our suburbs. And yes, I know it's a main road, but I think it's okay to have, and we'll put another one there, to put these in for our suburbs, as to say. You know, everyone builds differently. This is just how I'm going to do this estate today. If we leave, I think.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should
Huh.
But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until.
No, I forget which one it is. No, I can't. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters too much when I'm. Yeah, it's centered. All right, so we're just going to come straight out there. And for this one here, I'm actually going to go ahead and line a road. So we're going to take our continuous curve tool. I'm actually going to line a road. Can I actually have that please, so I can see where I'm going? That would have been handy to go. We don't need to make it too ridiculous. And in fact, I'm going to switch to that now, and that. God, it just wouldn't give it to me. No, game. Oh man, I always do that. All right, nice. Continuous again, please, and take that off. And that one's actually going to feed down into that roundabout. So, give me another straight piece, please. And then another one from there, out that way. Nice. And then we're just going to take that one straight through. Like that. Right. Nice. Okay, we're starting to get a bit of shape up here, which is brilliant. Okay. I will go ahead and punch in a straight road up here. It doesn't have to be perfectly. It's just going to go straight like that. Right. Straight through the... You've got anarchy on him. Ah, damn it. Anarchy. So anarchy messes with it slightly. And then actually, I could just do something like that and bring that road into there with a nice connection into the road. Let's say we go to that one. Like that. Cool. Cool bananas. Do you want to do the same here? Yeah, sure. Why don't we do that? Okay, just like that. Do I want to have a road connection? You know, we've got our roundabouts up here. I mean, we could just have this little service road kick up into there. Or we just leave it. Or, I mean, I could just punch it straight into here and go straight over to there. You mean like that? Yeah, literally. Okay, yeah, okay, sure. Okay, so we've got a nice big suburb section here. What about our tiered sections that we've got going on here? Yeah, we want to get some of those in too. So down in these tiered sections, I want to have these as maybe we've got them as sort of people have bought bigger blocks of land that are giving themselves a little bit more space, right? So what we want to do is we want to put a road that links them all straight up through here. So we want to go, that's our height. All right, we're just going to go like that. Then we're going to get a straight shot road. We don't have to be too perfect coming off that. We just have to literally go like that. Right, we just have to go like that. Then that's going to allow us to then pull road in from like that. Although it's going to do something untoward that we don't want. Because of, well, reasons. What are your reasons? Well, I think you just saw anarchy. What if you had that, you know? At each one potentially. I mean, that adds something a little bit different, doesn't it? Remember this road that you forgot about? I forgot about it. I'm just going to plug it back in. Why do you want to do that? Are you doing that only because it looks cool? I kind of am, you know. They could just come out and connect over to here. Take that, and then what you can do, we can snake that around here. Why don't we? Okay, I see what you're trying to say. Oh, this could be a bit of fun. Right. Okay. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, so you get it? Got it good? Then I might switch back to that, take that off, and then we'll just put in literally some streets. Right. I don't know if I'm happy about that. In fact, I'm not happy about that. So I'm just going to go and take that off. By just doing that. I'm okay leaving that. The whole purpose of this tiered section down here anyway is not to have big homes. I mean, not to have a lot of homes on it. It's really just facilitating for a few homes. If that makes sense. That's literally all we're doing up here. Right. I'm just going to leave it like that, to be honest. In fact, I might just stick one just up here like that. And we're just going to have a little cul-de-sac-y sort of. That's even probably too big, to be honest. Something like that, you know. You know, just something like that up here. Yeah, I'm okay with that. How do we think about that? I don't have a thought. I think it'll be just something a little bit different up there, you know. Throw in a heap of bushland around it and it'll be fine. Up in here, do we want to grid up some roads as well? Yeah, we do. So I'm going to take, so this main road comes off here. Then we're going to have basically that road there. And we'll have that one there. We'll have you come out that way. And we'll have you come out that way. We'll have you come up there. And you come up there. Okay, now we just sort of fill in the blanks. So you can't have a dead end there, buddy. So just come to there. Yeah, I'm just going to have you like that, to be honest. Okay, nice. A little bit of curb, never hurt. Right, we're just going to have that in there. We're going to have... Did that give me an odd road? I don't think it did. I think it's okay. You are going to do some weird stuff there if you don't sort your stuff out. Am I happy about that? No. I need that run potentially connected up that one, but potentially not as well. I mean, you could take that off for me. You could just come out here. Right? And then you could just come out here. And that will be your bendy boy. The bendy boy there. Then that could actually just come through there. Right? In the end. That's not straight. I think that's saying that that's straight there. All right. This one is, however, going to just plug straight into that. And same with that one. I don't mind having some connections to the main road other than the roundabouts, but I prefer to use the roundabouts mostly. That whole junction's a complete nightmare and I hate that straight away, so that's going. In fact, I'm going to get rid of most of those crossings, especially on the roundabouts. Okay, how are we feeling about that? Take away that and give us a look at what we've got. We've got something resembling a suburb. I'm actually going to call this all one suburb. I'm actually going to key in the suburb section now, and it's actually going to come from there. In fact, because it might have homes out the back there. All right, and this one's called Concord Bluff. Maybe, maybe not. If you got a name that you want to call one of these suburbs, please let me know in the comment section down below. I'm happy to try and put that in. Right, this is kind of good. That's kind of going to give us a nice sort of suburb there. You can see with this suburb, you can't, the homes aren't exactly telegraphed because of the trees. So the suburbs do work quite well. However, we are going to key in. I'm just going to go ahead here now, and I'm actually going to, because I don't want them building on the main roads, and then we're going to punch in all of the homes. So I don't want you on this main road, right? We're not building on the main roads, and you can see instantly how that's just rearranging the suburb and potentially showing us where we've got gaps and where we could actually feed in more. You just do that, Ham. Where we could be feeding in more homes on the plots themselves.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area.
I'm actually okay with that. I probably don't want any homes on there or there.
Stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a
and like that or like that. So off that. Same with that one and that one.
So settle back in your chair, pour yourself a glass.
That one and that one, right? So just keep the traffic away from right on the intersection. So I'm going to leave that one.
Land of art and culture.
I'm going to take that one away and that one.
And an aria inspired by the inn.
These ones I'm just going to leave. Let's just go ahead now. And we've got a lot of dead space in here, but I'm actually okay with that because I might put some parkland walk tracks, natural kind of bushy walk tracks through here with nice sort of forest and park areas I might put up here. The other thing we can do is we can probably go ahead and throw some more sports fields in potentially.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like
you know, the sports fields are down here, so we could actually have a nice big sports field up here, this section going on, potentially even like here. So, I mean, that's a really good spot for a sports field right there.
I'd never get anywhere.
Because I've keywayed that, that's sort of taken that away. If I put the sports field there now, I'll tell you what, give me that. Does that help me in any? Yes, it does. It gives me what I want there. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Happy with that. Do we want to put some kind of a communal pool up here as well? Potentially. Would you have it over here? There's like the sports and rec center. Maybe. We'll see how we go, okay? We'll see how we go with it. Let's just go ahead and key in a heap of homes and stuff. I'm going to be fairly... I'm going to use the paint thing here. We're just going to be fairly liberal with a lot of this. I'm just going to keep mixing them around up in here. All right, we're going to hit the turbos just to see how this comes out. Just want to get these suburbs in nice and chunky like. Nice and chunky. All right, that's what they're built for up here. Closer to the road, they can have more of those ones. Then back to that, back to that. We can get some of these big pooly ones here. Nice, big... blocky suburbs up in here. I'm not going to do anything on that back section because later on we can expand out this way with our suburb. I'll see how we go. I'm not brilliant at building the suburbs. It's something that I want to get better at, definitely. Down along here, I do want to I'll probably put in some shops and stuff. So how about we key in some shops and so forth now? Right, so to do this, we're going to put shops on this little road here. So 1, 2... 3 there, that one there, and we'll put in a shop there. Now, what we're going to do, because this is the local shopping area down here, I'm actually going to go ahead and do that and put some car parks out the back, right, for them, because it is the suburb commercial, like it is the suburb. I'm gonna do that one maybe like that and like that. Right. Give them some more shops. What do we think? Yeah, give them a couple more shops in here. You could even connect it up so it comes through here like this. Right, then just give it a connection like that. Sure. Can you get that through there without... I mean, we've got anarchy on, so that makes no difference. Yeah, that's actually okay with the anarchy. And then we'll get some more potential. I might just leave that and we'll put some walk tracks out the back here into the shops area. And we'll get just a few more shops up in here, hey? And then I can put some walk tracks to connect it all up. Why wouldn't we be able to have some there? Okay. So we'll kind of leave that, and it'll look better once it's all treed in. So there's like oh my gosh, these houses went in quick. But you can see there, we've got our nice big real estate section. We've got our main road that runs right through the area, and we've still got to add a heap more over this way as well. But these ones over here, right, so we're going to use these buildings just here. Actually, I want to just go ahead here. Do I have any? I don't. I don't. Okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and add these in now. Right, these are, think of them as in like, I'm not going to put any there. I'm not going to put any there. I'm going to block that out to see what we get. Okay. We might put some row homes up here somewhere as well. Right, just something like that. If I actually went ahead and keywayed that road, we're probably gonna, yeah, find that we've got more space for homes. Hey, and there's a signature building. All right, brilliant. This is going to go really well. We're going to go Agent's Mansion. We're going to put this in. Here we go. This thing. This is good. This might actually go in. The Agent's Mansion could actually go there. You know, it could actually sit up here, or potentially like here. So we'll go ahead and put the Agent's Mansion in. Just give them their own little split off street there. That doesn't really work with the roundabout. So take out the roundabout. And then we'll go something like this. In fact, I'm just going to turn that into that. Right. We've got the Agent's Mansion up there now. That's going to make everyone happy. What we didn't put up here, we didn't put a post office or anything up here, which is probably a good idea to do one of these then. So the small post office, like that. Right, that's going to make them happy. That fits in there perfectly then. I know I'm using the anarchy, which is helping me a lot in this. Do I really care? No, because I want what I want. I want what I want. Just going to do that. And that. Yeah, okay, the car park goes slightly onto the road, whatever. I could probably just move this whole thing this way slightly. Same with this one. I could move it a lot. Actually, that's actually better. All right, cool. Everyone happy? Sort of. But you get it. We've got a little shopping community down here now. Get in some pathways and stuff, and then look, I need to do a lot more through here. What are we gonna do there? Well, it kind of needs like, how are we doing? We're doing fine money wise. How are we doing communications wise up here? These guys don't have communication towers on it. They're not too bad. They've got that one down there. Do you have all of the things that you could have? I'm going to give you that. You will probably be okay for the moment, I'll be honest. What we haven't said is, hey, when you go to school, you can have that. That's your high school. Your primary school, however, we're going to give you 2 primary schools. You can come to... actually, you know what? You can utilize that one too. They probably need their own elementary school, but I mean, these suburbs are going to expand a lot more. And then you are going to have that too. And I'm also going to say, hey, can you also have them? All right, cool. All right, everyone's got to share the love a little bit. Share the love. I'm just going to go ahead here and punch in a heap of row homes there. Keeping a nice gap off the back of the main road there. In here, I kind of want to put some buildings up this way. I really do. And then back to some more row homes. And then we'll put a little shop in there. Okay. Yeah, and we just start to sort of build that all in like that, right? All right. How are we feeling about down here now? We're feeling pretty lousy about the traffic. Yeah, this is going to be a constant nightmare, isn't it? The way we've got this. What could you do to fix it? There's plenty we could actually do to fix that. I'm not going to worry about it today. I'm just not. That is making me feel a heck of a lot happier about that. We've got a lot more homes to punch in up here. I'm actually really happy with the way this estate has come along, because when you think about a new estate that gets put in, especially here in Australia, they do a lot of similar homes because they generally have 1 or 2 of the same builders that just go through and build one estate. And they put, you know, when it's just all carved out land, roadways, and then they have the display home where people can go, hey, I want land and package deal. I'll take this one with this color roof. And then this person goes, well, I'll have this color roof. And, you know, but they all sort of end up pretty similar. And I like it. I'm all about it. Punch in a heap of trees and we'll have this place looking good. All right, we're going to continue on with this next time because I really want to get in my suburb over here and more farms down over here as well. But you can let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Also, you can let me know, please let me know if you want to change up the name of some of these places. Quad Town will probably stay Quad Town, but like Aspen Meadows, Concord Bluff, Primrose Junction, you know, if you've got a name for one of these that you think you might like, let me know in the comment section down below and we'll try and get those in for you. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you think about all the new area that got put in for the live stream, and what we're going to start continuing to work on, because we'll start buying up more land, expanding more suburban areas as well. The suburban areas up in these sort of rural sections, which will be really good. Remember, down here is earmarked for the big city, right, with big high rises and all that sort of stuff. So up in here, it makes sense to have a lot of low res, low pop homes. I kind of like how that's coming along. And they've got some nice views up here too. All right. That's it from me today. Please stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen for plenty more. I was about to say Transport Fever 2. I love Transport Fever 2. City Skylines 2 on Ashburn Coast. I'll be back with some more content. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notifications to stay up to date with all the latest content that's coming out. And boy, oh boy, have we got a mix of great content coming out for you. Get out of here.